Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Dante.
And JJ, and this video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
It's the return of Ryan Pelham, Ram star, making his season debut after having to sit out the first two games.
Yeah, it's Millikan against St. Francis. St. Francis, the team that lost to Long Beach Poly in the CIF championship game last year.
And the Rams ready to take action. Head coach Romeo Pelham leading his team onto the field before they hit it.
Love the atmosphere at DeHaven Stadium, and they get a show early on. This is how you want to return. It's Miles Jackson to Salt Fort Pelham for 62-yard bomb. Welcome back to the party, Powell.
Now that's definitely how you make a return. And the defense was getting after it too. Craig Gordon giving the O-line nightmares, breaking into the backfield and taking down the quarterback.
He was all over the place, a pair of sacks for him, and then wasting no time, Jackson gonna find Jordan Anderson down the left sideline. He's got some momentum towards the goal line, but the ball gets poked out and is gonna roll back for a touchback. The Golden Knights gonna take over.
And here they come. Jack Jacobs delivers the pass, a bomb to Antonio Merlos, and he breaks loose, gets upfield to about the 3-yard line before finally being taken down.
And then let us introduce you to the man for the St. Francis Golden Knights. This is John Clement. He picks up that and the 2-point conversion, so they only trail 10-8 now.
But the Rams have an answer. Nigel Osborne takes it out the backfield and goes 60 yards to the house.
Well, the house, that's where they make the plans for Nigel. He extends the Rams' lead to 17-8.
And then on the following drive, the catch of the night. Matthew Martinez disregards the double team. Over the top of him, gets the grab and sits the Rams at the 2-yard line.
Get mossed, noobs. I mean, Martinez, a walking highlight. Anytime he catches the ball, he ends up on our highlight videos.
And then who finishes it? None other than Pelham. He goes off the ground, gets into the end zone for the second time tonight to put Millikan on top, 24-8.
Millikan looking good, but St. Francis, they're battle-tested. They're not going anywhere. I'm a Clement. Back on the field, taking the Golden Knights down to the into Millikan territory. And when you have a good run game, you just stick with it until the play-action pass. Jacob finds Adam Sandoval, not Adam Sandler, in the gap downfield, and then Clement completes the drive, a big-time answer drive to cut the lead to 24-16.
Now it's a Jackson takeover in process. He keeps this one on the ground and scrambles for a few yards before he just decides to take a seat, JJ.
I mean, young football players everywhere, please keep this in mind. Miles Jackson went to work on himself in the offseason, getting lighter, getting faster, and you can see it right here. I mean, may I have this dance? He is pirouetting and spinning around like a whirling dervish back there. Nobody can touch him. This 9, never on vacation, and he's going in for 6. It's 31-16. Oh yeah, it's still the first half, y'all.
Rams defense came up with another big stop, and now this drive belongs to Jordan Anderson. The screen passes into the grown man move, stiff arms one and dips his shoulder into another one, removing the chain.
Oh, hello, Mr. Anderson. And then Jackson going to drop an absolute dime piece to Agent Zero. Rams pouring it on here. It is 38-16. Guys, we're not to halftime yet. If you came for defense, you came to the wrong highlight.
But don't forget about the big fella.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Gordon, Stephanie had 3 sacks as well. He had the hat trick. Yeah, those big boys up front for the Rams, painting those white jerseys yellow.
Now, why waste any time getting the ball back? Jackson, another setup to Anderson on the hookup. He goes for 6. Rams take a big lead, 48-16 at halftime.
48-16 at half. That's the way the Millikan Rams want their offense to be cooking. Hot and fast. It's like fast food out there. It's good food quickly.
Now, Jaden Hunt was still the deal for the Rams on an interception and a big-time win for them. Just absolute dominance on both sides of the ball for Millikan as they take down St. Francis 54-28.
And also a great win for this team in front of a good crowd at DeHaven Stadium. Things looking good for Millikan right now with Pelham back in action. Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center. And make sure you stick with 562.org for all of your local sports coverage.